Hi there, and welcome to Marble Horse TV. And yeah, I want to review West Bromwich Albion nil, Arsenal 6. Um, Now, there's a bit of trepidation going into this game, and you can probably say rightly so, given, shall we say, recent results. But I generally was confident that we could get a result. Um, West Brom did kind of play into our hands by playing a very weakened squad. So a 6-0 win probably is what one should expect, or at least a comfortable performance. And that's what it was. It was comfortable. We were clinical. We passed the ball well. And yeah, I think overall it was a very decent performance. And I think the major caveat is that it was against a championship team with um, that were not full strength. But yeah, I thought overall a lot of good performances, and even those who didn't perform to their best still were okay. Um, Now the obvious man of the match for me, I suppose you probably have to give it to Aubameyang because he got a hat trick, and my man, our captain, did play well. Um, One has to say, but I think also Saka deserves a mention. Pepe did well. Um, Elneny was all right. I thought the defense in the beginning, they kind of were a bit shaky. I think West Brom's game plan, obviously they were depleted, but I think it was to press us, to get in our faces. And there were a few times that you know they did that kind of in the first half, say the first 10 minutes, but after Aubameyang scored his first, I thought it was very comfortable, and probably could have got more. We could have got, yeah, we definitely could have got 10 because Pepe missed a few good chances, and yeah. So the caveat is that yeah, it's not full strength, um, but even still, uh, I think is given recent bad defeats, and we all know, against where they've arisen. I think is very good confidence builder. Um, and like yeah, the City game is next, but uh, well, I'm gonna do a review on that, but I'm not confident. So, but even still, that is to come. So yeah. Um, so yeah. Um, so without further ado, then I'm gonna go through my usual player ratings. Ramsdale, I'll give a 7. Very good debut. Yes, it's against West Brom, under strength West Brom, but even still, I thought he looked strong, made some good saves, looked confident on the handling, so I'll give him a 7. Kolasinac, who I thought was on the verge of leaving, I thought he was all right. I'll give him a 6. Um, Holding, again, as I said, they got troubled a bit, but again, a 6. Chambers, the same, 6. Um, who else was in defence? Uh, Eddie for me gets a 6. Again, he was tidy, he was comfortable, he was keeping things ticking over. Xhaka, I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he looked pretty comfortable. His long range distribution was very good, especially in the early part of the game. And I think to some extent that was part of the game plan to expose their back line. Um, Hang on, I'm just checking something on my screen here. Ah, yes, of course. Hang on, just bear with me. Yeah, Tavares, I'll give a 7. I thought it was very lively. He was getting forward. He was trying to make things happen. Um, Bukayo Saka. Hang on. Come on. No, I can't be forgetting the lineup. Come on. Yes, Pepe, I'll give an 8. Should have scored more goals, but looked very sharp and lively. Saka, again an 8. You know what, I'm going to give Saka a 9. Because even though he scored just one goal, I think his overall play was a constant dagger in their side, thorn in their side. He looked definitely more like the Saka of last season, unlike the Brentford game, and unlike the Chelsea game, and the Saka of the Euros. Then Odegaard, I'll give him a 6. I don't think he was that effective, but I think given the scale of the win and the dominance of the win, I think it's harsh to give anyone under, say, a 6. So yeah, I'll give Odegaard a 6, even though I don't think he imposed himself on the game as he could have. Then Aubameyang, I have to give my man a 10. I'll captain a 10. Hat-trick, but not just that he looked sharp, he was linking up play. He just looked more like the old Aubameyang, if that makes sense. Yes, it was West Brom, but I don't know, I think in recent games and in pre-season, he just, I'd say unlike in recent games and in pre-season, he did revert more centrally, and I don't know, he just had a new sharpness. But the Nars will give a 5, didn't do much wrong. I think Lacazette came on. Lacazette scored, so I have to give. Yeah, I'll give him a 7. He scored. He looked sharp. Now as for the manager, now I think the manager has to go. He should have gone months ago, but if you're judging him just on tonight, I think the lineup and formation were decent. The performance was excellent. I have to give him an 8. With that caveat, as you can see at the bottom of the screen. So yeah. So overall, a decent win. Yeah, I'm repeating myself with the caveat that it is only West Brom and not even a full strength West Brom. All the same, you know, a win's a win, and I think given the damn, what's going on? I was just going to share something on my screen, but it just went off for a moment. Just bear with me. Yeah, that's what I wanted to share. So hopefully that is all visible now. Okay, then, so we got AFC Wimbledon at home. So City, the holders, have got Wycombe Wanderers. I'll be monumentally shocked if they lose that. Ooh, that's interesting. Our good friends from White Hart Lane, or well, what used to be called White Hart Lane, have got Wolves, so Nuno return. Chelsea got Villa. Norwich, Liverpool. Ooh, man like Ollie, he probably needs to win this trophy if he has a chance of keeping his job. He's got West Ham, that won't be easy. Brentford, they got Oldham. QPR Everton, that's interesting. So some intriguing ties there, but I think given we could have faced a Premier League team facing Wimbledon at home, I think at the Big Six, so Spurs have got Wolves away. Actually, no, that's not true. Wickham City have probably got an easier tie than us. Liverpool got Norwich. Chelsea got Villa. You'd expect Man United to beat West Ham at home, but then again, I think West Ham will probably put a strong team out. I think Man United need to have a strong team, even though the League Cup is not the most prestigious of trophies. Ollie needs a trophy. It's as simple as that. So he can't take this lightly. But yeah, so to recap then, today was a decent performance with the admitted caveat of a lower league opposition team with a depleted team. So yeah. Back to the start of the show, in my opinion. Let's hope that this is the start of the return of the Albal we know and love. So thanks a lot.